Okay, folks, back to it today. Now, bit of a different one today. Oh, before I start, would you please, if you can, like and subscribe and do all that wee notification bell things and what have you? Okay, and anyway, this is a different one today. So again, extra fine cotton canvas that has been pinned to a corkboard with a black cloth on it. And then when this is finished and varnished, I will glue this to a board of some type, either an MDF board or another type of board. Okay, now I've put a drawing up, bit of a different one today, bit of a schoonerish ship type thing. Now I want to check my autofocus here. Okay, and I'm just looking at the exposure of it. It's a bit bright, but not too bad. Right, okay. Now, I'm just going to lay down an overall colour, and I'm going to be covering this up, and then I'll wipe it off again. So, some liquid here, because I'm using a lot of white today. Some liquid and spirits, mixing the both together. Now, let me see, I'm after a hint of a purplish colour. A bit of red here and there, a bit of... as I say, this is just the base colours that I'm laying down. And maybe you make it a touch grayer, maybe. And also, just I'm not just making it grayer, but also making it lots of different shades and tones. There's no point in keeping it all the same. Okay, as you see, I'm just going everywhere on the palette here, changing things up. Just to create, I've got the idea of some trees in the corners here. It's just to create some differences. A little bit of a pinky sky, as it were. Alright, just along here. Too much, too much. Right, now I have a base down here, somewhat of a base. Right, so let's take off a little bit, not much, just so they can continue to see my drawing, is all. Letting this tack up type of thing. All right. No. Give myself a couple of beat up brushes. This is it's a Rosemary & Co. 1/2 inch series 303. I'm going to be using 3 or 4 of these, all the same size. All right. Now, I want to lay in a bit of the sky here, just to get it in. Lots of liquid. I'm just placing this in for now, just so I can see myself where I'm going with it. Okay, just across there. Now, a little bit of a pinker sky just along the edges. Now I want to establish these trees here, which I will just be careful of. I'm just wanting to make sure I'm not going to go too dark, which I am there. So I'm just going to pull back a bit. Again, just keeping it loose for now. So we can see where we are and get the reflections going there. Just soften these edges a bit, put some texture in it. Okay for the time being. Now I want to work, I'm going to take a little bit off the boat here. I want to work in some shades and colors into this. Okay. Nine. So let's go for a nice warm dark here. Just establishing some darks here. Okay. I kind of want that color all throughout it, as it were, and then just remove some of it, so that whenever it's dry, you'll have that as a background texture on it. Okay. Let me see where we are here. I'm not sure if I've said this, it feels like I have said it. I'm using a reference photo today, and if I remember, I'll put it up with the video. Hopefully I should remember. Right, okay, let me see. I just want to establish some lines. Okay. Now let's see here, we're just... I'm just trying to keep things a little bit established at this stage. And trying not to be too precise. I don't want this to be a complete render of what I'm doing. Right, okay. Bring that up into here. Bring this down to here, like so. I'm just thinking out loud here, folks. Let me just get this center piece in. All right. And I'm just going to establish this as well, in case I go over it and forget about it. I'll put this in with a palette knife most likely. These are just little masts that are coming off a schooner or whatever this type of boat this is. Right, so now I have that. Here's another little brush, using a little dagger brush, and that one that I was using there was a cheap flat, bought from Amazon. It doesn't even have a name on it. But it will, in a couple of days' time, or in a couple of uses' time, it will splay out and give me a nice textured brush. That's the good thing about cheap brushes in that sense. I suppose all brushes do it, even the expensive ones do it. Anywho, let's see where we are here. Now, make the morning if you try. A little bit brighter. Maybe a little bit more yellow in it. Too much yellow in it. A little bit more red in it. And grey. It's a bit better. Right, so let's just lay in. And let's get down. Let's make it nice and thin so it dries quickly. Okay. You can. I'm going to just soften this up a bit. And then I'll put all the details in it tomorrow. That really has not worked out the way I wanted it to do at all. Right, yeah, that's fair enough. Now, but this area down here has worked out well, actually. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to work a little tiny bit on the boat. And just a little bit. I want to add, now, I've done something with my glasses and I can't find them. I changed them to walk back to look at this. And normally I set them in a particular area, but they're not there. Oh, there they are. All I want to do here is darken a little bit of an area here. Just here, just to give me a bit of a start. Okay. Let me see. Together, love. I want to make sure that I've got the base of this boat down properly, because the shape is important. All right. Okay, now, where am I? At the time being, a little bit darker in certain areas. All right. Nah, I don't want that, yeah. Right, I'll tell you what, I'll do the windies. I'll do the windies, so I'll do the windies. Let me see here. Now there's going to be some light shining through, but I won't put that in now. Here are just more of the darker areas that I'm putting in here. I think I'll get a slightly smaller brush to allow me a bit more room to work. My goodness, I think I've used about 50 brushes. Anyway. Let's stop messing about with the amounts, just get a good bit on the brushes. And let's get it on the palette. All right, I see him here, just creating a square windy. Ba-ba-da-bum. Bum-ba-da-dee-boo-boo. Right, okay. Aye. Right. Going to just go and lift a little bit off of it, a bit dark. Especially down in the corners of some of them. I don't like an entirely dark window. Now, where's my things? Just taking some of it off, folks. There we go. That'll be dry enough for me to come in and put some of the lights in that I want to put in. And I'm thinking just thinking now. All right. I think that will do. Okay, I think that will do. Right, I'll see you all again to finish, not to finish, to continue working on this. Okay, yes, yes, okay. Let's get then, yes, that's better. Yes, happier with that. Let's get some of this rust in here. A nice orangey red here. Now what kills an orange, folks? A little bit of green, a little bit of blue. Oh, way too much green. I did not intend that. All right, I'll need a new pile here. Ah, it just wasn't paying. I was looking up at the picture there, and I just ran right into the green. Yeah, sure, not a problem, huh? No, not a problem at all. All right. So we're back to here. Just want to brighten this area a little touch. Now what I'm going to do with this one is I'm just going to, this is kind of a glazy look to it, and then I'm going to take it off, most of it off, just like so. And it should leave behind that dull white and dull blue that you get there. Yeah. Now I will go over it again with a brush. Where is my brush? Forever losing brushes. And that will do. Go over it again with a bit of an orange. There we go. And just along here. Okay. Okay. Now this color here is going to be the same color as this one. So let's do that. It's already on the thing here. Now let me see how dark this is. That's close enough. Very, very close. Very, very close. No, too bright there. Too bright there. And along here. And along here. Dragging down into this. I just want to create a nice window here. Look at that, eh? That worked out. That worked nicely, so it did. Now, same again, take a little bit of it off. Just a little bit. The idea is to make this look textured and quite rough. That's the point I'm going for here. And I want to do the same down this side here. So, same color, just a bit brighter, bit grayer. Is all. Let me see where we are. Oh, that's pretty close. I'm just going to mess around with cleaning up these windows. There we go. And come along here. And there we go here. Okay, and just straighten this edge out here. Now, coming along, you know what I'm going to do this time? I'm going to come along with a dirtier color here, just a little bit along here. And then I'm going to wipe it off. Just little bits, little bits. There we go. Now, Now this here, I want to fix this little edge up here. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm just going to leave the eaves of this a little as is for the time being. But what I might do is just slightly, I just want to create a little bit of a darker patch here. Is that darker? It is a bit. Just sculpting these as I'm going along. I think sculpting is a good way to put it, because I do think that that's what what I'm doing here and what's happening here. Just sculpting those shapes, creating a bit of a shadow effect going on there. And what I might do is just remove a little bit of it here. Let me see, just up in here. Just to create that, and the same here, just scratching the surface here, just to create a bit of an obvious line across there. And then just scrape a little bit off here and there, just for the hell of it, just for the roughness of it all. Okay. Okay, very good. Now, I want to work on the roof of this. And to do so, do I need to change? Do I need a different brush? No. Not. Oh yeah, I'll use what I have put out, is a better way to put it. Now this is the flattest surface that we're seeing here, apart from this area here, and it has a white part, so it's going to be the brightest of it, so it is. And it might need a coat or two. Just too much on the brush. And I don't want it too big, so I don't. And where are we now? Okay. Right. A little bit of a darker spot here. And you know what? I'm going to leave this area because I want to be able to drag it down and create a nice texture. So I'll leave it for now. What about, oh, going to sneeze? Just to create that sense that the light is shining through it. Now, I am going to work here on the putting in the background, or putting in the, what do you call it, folks? The water lines here. Oh, excuse me. A little bit of dried paint stuck on that. Just checking for brightness here. Yeah, that's good. I'm using just an old painting palette knife. Now, I don't take care too much of the edge of these whenever they're drying, because they end up with a broken edge, and that's kind of exactly what I'm after. And that's a bit too dark over here, but not so much over here. Okay. And let me just lighten this one up just a touch, just so we can just about see it over on this side. Bum, bum. There we go. Now I want similar areas over here, but let me see where we have marks here. It's not so bad. It may be a bit brighter. Let me see, just playing here at the moment. Oopsie daisy, a bit too much on it there. There's a big bubble right in the middle of the canvas. Okay, happy enough with this. Coming off okay. Just need to be cautious of this big bubble. Drag it down a bit. Now, there's a tiny bit brighter here and there. And I want to break a tiny bit brighter here and there. So just taking this, adding some white to it. And I'll blue it up a little bit too. Now, sharpening this, I'm just checking for lightness. And I don't think that is bright enough. I'm just going to wipe this brush off so we can create a bit of a brighter one. Create it over here. I'll use this. Use this. That is obviously brighter. So let's try that again. Tiniest bit of liquid. Makes it a bit runnier, as it were. Helps it anyway. Let me see. Same again. That's a bit better. Soon 900 of those go flying. My thoughts in wakeful dreams. Let me know, there's a bit of a sunlight shining through here. Just through the cartons. And I want to establish a few things here. I want to get this properly fixed in. I want it a bit darker than what I have it there. Yeah, there's a few more details to go in. So, let's just get it in then. I don't want it too dark, for sure. But I do want it much darker than when I have it down. And again, too dark. Okay. Constant trial and error, folks. Right across here. And then I will slightly highlight the tip of it, or the top of it, sorry. And I still have this area here to work on. This area here. So it's not entirely done yet. Now I'm going to highlight this. Just taking a little bit off the brush. And then using this area here. A little bit of that orange in it. And a little bit more. This is just going to be a faint. I'm not sure actually. I think I'll put in a. I'm unsure. I'll tell you what. I will test it and see what it looks like. As a highlight. Bumpty bump bump. That's okay. Right across this. Missing parts here and there, of course, but right across. There we go. Now, I think I am happier with this. What I want to do is I want to create a bit of a sturdy smudge here, just here. And helps differentiate the two there. For those high, for those go flying in thy thoughts and wakeful dreams. So, I'm just going to fix up this area in here using this that I have down. Oops, a bit too dark. And we have no idea what's going on in the back here. It's just the back of the boat. So it can be anything that you choose, just in the back there. There we go. And get that nice little round shape happening there. Okay, a bit too bright. I'm just going to knock it back a little bit. And that has brightened it. Oh, it did not work. But easy fix, folks. Just extra work, eh? I'm only giving yourself a little bit of extra work. Now I just want that line. Yes, it's a bit better. Bring this into here a little touch. Just cut that off. Right, now. I think what's required at the main yacht. I need to stand back and have an overall look. Right. Right. Yeah, okay. I'm not quite done. I'll tell you what, I think I am done. Maybe a few more ropes and details here and there, but I'm going to remove the tape. Right, folks, and I'm going to finish the video. Right. Well, thank you very much, folks, for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you could, please like and subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. Helps with the algorithm, I suppose it does. And also, if you could watch the videos, leave them on whenever you go out to the shops and things like that. Really does help, actually. Well, that type of thing, you know. I have been asked a few times about starting up a Patreon, and I don't know. I want to try and give lessons out for free, but then it was suggested that people can support you and you don't have to force them to pay. So we'll see. I'll see how I feel about it in time. Anyway, folks, I believe that this is finished. At least mostly finished. Right, folks. All the best and thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Oh, straighten this up a bit. See you in the next one. Bye for now.